All right, welcome back to another episode of Mechanical Mastery. We're here on our lovely island, which is, starting to feel more like a home, kind of. It's just, it's messy, like somebody lives in it. It's just chaos, stuff, little bits of everything everywhere. But that's the way we like it, I think. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're well. In between episodes, I didn't do a whole ton. I did add these, so these are now in whatever these are called, drawers. That's what it is. So I just put them in drawers. I set this up to go up that way, but I haven't actually done anything with it just yet. And this system's just been cruising. As you can see, that's now backed up, which is nice. That one's all backed up. This one's still working away because that's going to be the slow part. And I think on this side too, yeah, the tin's backed up. So if we need to increase the production of this, we'll probably slap some tier upgrades on the iron and the copper. But I don't think we'll need to just yet. In classic fashion, it's also turning night as soon as I start recording because that's the way it goes. But today is a very exciting day. As you can see up here, we are prepping for refined storage. We'll finally have a decent storage system. Now, like I said at the end of last episode, the idea for the first refined storage system we make is to automate this stuff. So I'm going to make a refined storage system that is purely made to handle this stuff. Because it's going to be a lot easier. So we do import, outport, what do they call it? Import and export. So essentially we'll just send these to here. This is going to export. It'll probably export the, probably just continue, run this fine. It'll export all of these items. And then I'm going to have a crafter hooked up to this, so it'll do just one. Where is that guy? Is he down here? He is. Do you sell gunpowder for emeralds? No, but, ooh. Let me go grab some emeralds. I'm going to buy that. That sounds interesting. I definitely have... I also got the resources ready. But yeah, there's the cool blocks called crafters, which in our refined storage system, then we can just click on... we need one of these, and it will make it. So then I'm going to have it so that it keeps a certain amount of them in a chest, which is nice. Runelic Tome. I don't know what this does, but, transforms text into Runelic. It looks like a fairly expensive recipe, but I don't know. Tulips, small drip leaves, lily of valley. We don't need any of that stuff. Yeah, because then we can export a certain amount into whatever as well. But to get started, I'm going to go put this thingy away until I find out what it does. I'm going to move everything that I don't need right away out of my inventory. And I know, it's chaos. I just put stuff in random chests. Sorry, I just ran into the microphone. I just put stuff in random chests, but we're about to fix all of that. So we got a bunch of great items in our inventory here. We haven't used these oil clumps yet. It's something that we just unlocked. But we are going to need those. So the main thing that we're looking at doing is making this, the controller. So the controller is essentially the heart It's the piece that gets the power. It's the piece that keeps everything together. So this is number one priority. Now, one thing that is going to be a lot when it comes to this refined storage system. Hang on for one sec. Excuse me. Is this quartz enriched iron. So we're going to be using a lot of this. This is the main item for this lovely mod. So we're just going to get a sack of this to start. I did get a bunch of nether quartz. So we have, I think it's in here. Yeah. There's a ton in there. I will need you to close your eyes real quick though, because I'm not dealing with this. You didn't see anything. You don't need to worry about anything. It's okay. Where were we? There we go. Yeah, so I have a bunch of nether quartz, so we're gonna, that's fine to make those. So we'll also need this, which needs a piece of stone. Perfect. I'll show you silicone in 1 second, but we need this raw processor, which also needs silicone. And that's why I have these oil clumps and string, because then we can make these processor bindings. So silicone is made by smelting nether quartz. So I made a bunch of it because we need it. So we can make, I'm gonna make 4 of these to start, because we're gonna need more later, but we'll just make 4 to start. And then we just need one of these, let's just do that. We need one of these new yellow crystals. So that is, if I go in one of these chests here. Oh, where are all my charges? I had them in one of these chests, didn't I? There we go. So I need charge. What was involved in that? Improve. Green and one of the regular mechanical essences. So one of these and one of these. And I need this sucker again. And a bucket of lava. I need a bucket of lava. I definitely have buckets somewhere. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. It's funny how you can throw everything at it and then all of a sudden one random item is like, nah, actually, I'm good. Thanks, though. Okay, so we've got that. We've got these. And we can make our controller. Perfect. So there we go there. Does that get us anything? Storage, housing, and a bit of cable. So that's quite nice. So we need a disk drive, a grid, and a disk, and that's gonna get us. Oh, that's a pretty solid reward. For stuff that we're gonna be working towards anyways. So I'm actually just gonna take all of these. We're just gonna do this because then I can dump the string. And the oil clumps they're EMCable, so I'm cool with that. Okay, so next up, now we have a controller. We are gonna make a disk drive. I can drop that. So it requires 1 more of these. I'm gonna get 2 because this is probably gonna need 1. Yeah. And is this going to need one too? Yes, so I'm actually going to get 3. Let's make 3 of these. Nice. So we just need a chest. Which, yeah, we'll just use this one. It's fine. Oops, it's the wrong button. There we go. So we get a disk drive. 1K storage disks. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna not make these ones right now. So basic processors. So yeah, we're just gonna make. Let's just make 2 of these. Oh my goodness. So this will be the start of those. Leave those there for now. So we have storage, that kind of stuff. Awesome. We need a crafting grid. Which we need a few other things here. So improved processors. We're going to grab 8 of those. Construction cores, so we're going to need another 8 of these as well. Let's go smelt both of these up. While that's going, we need, what do we need for the 2 cores? Destruction is that, construction is that. So I have some of that. I need one of these. Super specific technical terms here. I need one of those and one of that. So it's glowstone to make the construction, and nether quartz to make the destruction. We'll have a nap real quick, and then we're gonna go grab the gold processors, whatever these ones are called, improved ones. And that's our grid. Then we need 4 of these. And now we have a crafting grid. Awesome. So that's good. Those are good. You go check this downstairs here. I'm just going to put this right here. So that's going to take some power. I will want to make another battery just to kind of stick on the thing there, but that's going to take some power. And as of right now, it has nothing hooked up to it. But let's put this here. We're going to put a disk drive. Says there are 2 disks in it. We don't want this to connect. And now we can put stuff in there. So welcome to Refined Storage. We are going to probably make it medium. That's not too bad. And then you can change the search box here. So if I put all this stuff in here just for fun, then this is all sorted by quantity. I'm sure if you're watching modded Minecraft, you've probably seen something like this before. Now this, I set the search box to JEI synchronized auto selected. So as you can see here, if we were to make an importer, I can search in here. I can make one of these. Look at, nice and easy. we're going to make 2 more importers. And that's welcome to moving stuff around. Super, super easy. Now, we are going to be able to hook this up to our EMC system and all that kind of stuff in the near future, which is awesome. Let's actually collect this stuff here, because those are going to be useful as well. But as of right now, we don't have the ability to do that. So, to make a crafter, how close am I to making a crafter? I need a destruction, and I need a construction, which I don't have the glowstone for. But I have a cool little system right here that I can make that happen. So it will pull stuff out of the system. It'll pull stuff out of wherever, really, to help you out. Pattern, grid. We need patterns. So this is how we're going to make these things become craftable. That's how I'm going to just put a crafter into the bottom of this thing. And it will fire it. It's going to use these items, plus I'm going to put another one on top probably. That's going to be fed by the... I don't know. We'll figure out a way to get it fed from the other system that we have generated up there, and it's just going to spit them into this, not the blaze burner, but the mixing thingy-majigger, whatever you want to call that. So I need to make a pattern. I'm actually going to go JEI synchronized, but I'm not going to do auto collector or auto selected. So I need a pattern grid. This is yet another grid. I need some oak wood. Okay. Oh, I need stone is what I need. Whoops. I can't get that from there. So do I have any stone? Or do I need to make it? Might need to make it. That's fine though. That shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I don't have any currently, but we can fix that. So as of right now, this is a very manual, automatic crafting system, but that's perfectly fine. Because soon it'll be generating a lot of EMC and we won't have to worry. Stack of glowstone in there. The cool part about this is if you look at, if we were to go to applied energistics, that one has, so as you can see here, this says it's stored 823 items out of 1,000. So this one is just a straight number. So you get 1,000 items that you can store on this disk. If you look at the applied energistics one, it's like you get a certain amount of items, but then also a certain amount of item types, which makes it kind of interesting. This one you can just chuck whatever you want. So I could have 2,000 cobblestone in there if I wanted to. Not that I would ever do that, but it is something that I could do if I wanted to. A couple of those, because I seem to keep having to make them. Make a couple of those. There's the grid. And there's the pattern grid. Perfect. So we can put that one there now. And then this is where the real fun comes in. We can go, what is it called? Essence, right? So regular mechanical essence is the one that we want. Move items. So now this is going to tell it on this pattern that we need 1 basic, 1 steel gear, 1 invar gear, and 2 bronze rods, and it makes us this. Okay. So now, if we, just gonna remove these for now. We're gonna move that guy too. So we place that there. Is that going, I think that might be the wrong direction. It is the wrong direction. I need it to be going up. I should also be careful here. 630. Before we go today, I'm going to make a Klein star because I'm going to fall one of these times, and it's not going to be good. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Can this rotate these items? If not, I might have to make it different. Yeah. Wrench. Me also, while I'm here, just, you know, put a couple back up in there, because the last thing I'd like to do is just fall, lose everything, but I actually need that. So we want this facing like that. So that's facing up into there. If you just have patterns in your inventory and you want to find out if they're what the pattern is, you can shift and it will show you what they are. You can also hover over and it will tell you. So we'll put that in there. Let's grab these 64 out of here. Grab what we've got of these ones just for fun. And we'll put them in here. And now I can craft these. So we're gonna just craft one here. As you can hear, it's going. Perfect. We have a regular mechanical essence. Nice and easy, just like that. Now, we need to put it back into our system for it to see that the crafting's done. So essentially the crafter sends out those items, and then it waits for it to return into the system. So that's why we have importers. So we swing around the top here. We can import. And then we just connect it up to here. The cool part about this system is it's you've got wherever your blocks are, you can connect to, and that connects to the system. But you do have to be careful because, as you see down here, each item, so this crafter's 5 FE per tick. This crafting grid, this is like each item has power cost essentially. So I'm going to do a couple things here. We're going to set this as that, and then I'm also going to make this so if whatever you put in the importer is the it's the filter. It's the only thing it'll pull in. So if we go here now, and just for fun, we go, hey, we have enough stuff to make 10 of these, right? So let's see if this works. Ah, shoot. I did that wrong. That was on me. I had it set to blacklist. I should have had it set to whitelist. Now the only item that it will pull. So I was saying pull everything but the regular mechanical essence. So as it was trying to make it, it was screwing the whole system up. But now, as you can see, it's pumping through. It gave it the items for 10 of them, and it is making 10 of them. And there we go. So we should have 10 more in our system, which is super sweet. Now we have 14 of these. So, the last thing, I know I said we'll make a Klein star, so we're gonna do two things here. So we're gonna make an exporter, and I want to see if I do this and this. Essentially what I want to get set up, and I'm gonna screw around with this next episode, but I just want to have I want to show you how I made the items and kind of the idea that I'm seeing here. But if we go refined, and if I haven't shown you that before, if you type @ and then the mod name, it shows you all the items from the mods, which is super nice. So these are some things that we're going to be working on, crafting, wireless crafting, all that kind of stuff in the future. But we want a detector, I think. Yeah, let me just add that over there because I need to make some sticks. I need some more stone, but I was smelting stone already. I just gotta go pick it up. The other thing that we can look into is probably elevators, but, you know, let's keep going. What does this button do? Weird, there's 2 comparator recipes, but there isn't. So we have a detector. Detect if there is one these. How does this work? We want one of these, detect items, emit signal when above the amount, above one of those. Oh, that's just going to detect in the system. I was hoping that we could, like, check to see if there was one in this chest, then good, but if there's less than one... But I guess if we could do, if there's less than one in here, because we'd be exporting all of them. I'm just looking for a way to... keep it running. So if there's less than one in the system, then I want it to run. But I need to figure out how to run crafts based off of a redstone signal. Anyways, we will look at that. It's something I will be looking into just to see how we can essentially trick this into continuously auto crafting. But we are going to, let's make a basic Klein star here. We're gonna grab those, and then I have diamonds as well. There's 12 of them there. Did I put the other ones? I think I might have put the other ones already in my system. Yep, they're in there. So let's do this, and then Klein. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then we're going to do this. Then this. So there's a Klein star dry. We'll fill that up. So 800,000 EMC. And then we can put these back in here. And our ring will then pull from this sucker. Should at least. There. Now I shouldn't have to really worry about it. Let's just double check here. When this resets, I'm hoping that it just gives it a chunk of EMC. Yeah, 64 EMC at a time, and it took it right out of there. Awesome. So now we're pretty comfy. We'll just have to check that every once in a while. It's not a super big thing. But we have our refined storage system up and running, which is beautiful. We can auto craft essences, so we're going to have to essentially, we have to look into being able to access these remotely. Turn that system back on at the top to generate more of the basic mechanical essences, and then figure out a way to have this so that it just makes them. And then we can start working towards the next year, which is going to be fun. I think that's going to involve me taking this down and building a mob farm that collects the drops, maybe just voids everything other than gunpowder or something along that nature. So yeah, we will see how that goes. I am going to go grab these mechanical essences and just chuck them in the servo press so that I can get a little bit of EMC back, because I just used a ton of it, but that is just fine. There we go. All right, so that's been it for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you click like if you did like the video. Make sure you click subscribe if you haven't already. We are very close to 500 subscribers, so it'd be super awesome if you could click that button so we can get to that milestone, and then we can start working towards the 1,000, which would be the goal right now. Click share if you know anybody that's interested in modern Minecraft and might be interested in some of the shenanigans that I come up with. Little bit of everybody has their own unique way of getting to the problems, and that's why I love these mod packs. So it's fun to watch them, because you never know how somebody's going to solve a problem. It could be quite a bit different than you looked into it. So yeah, until next time, thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day. Adios.